Welcome to this 4-part series of my latest trip to Dubai.
Traffic to the airport.
The Emirates boarding terminal had been moved from Terminal 1 to Terminal 2, which is normally the domestic terminal. The plane itself wasn't parked at Terminal 2. We had to actually be transferred later to where the plane was in Terminal 1. But the process went well, although it felt like you're going to Mombasa, the normal process when you're going for a local flight.
So we are waiting to board.
Emirates is actually my favorite airline. I've flown them a lot, mostly the economy class, but also one time I got an opportunity to fly their business class in my trip to Vienna. I love their in-flight entertainment. Is normally very well packed with a lot of things you can see, with the real-time map, real-time cameras showing you the ground and different areas. They have a lot of entertainment, both classics, new films, some that have just been released. Very many options for film, and especially if you have a long flight, then you probably will never get bored. The Emirates food is also fairly good. Even in economy, it's still fairly good. Extremely good when you fly business class. And if you ever get that chance, I would really highly recommend that you fly business class on Emirates, especially on the A380-800, which is one of the largest planes.
Vlogging in the toilet. I am on my flight. A few minutes to landing. Really thank God for this opportunity. Back on this place, I need to do my mask over here at the laboratory. So I need to thank God for this, because it's been a while since I was on an Emirates flight. It's my favorite airline, and now we probably there's crazy turbulence. Really made me afraid, but thank God at least now we're back.
The main goals for actually going to Dubai. One, I thought that by flying Emirates before August, I would be able to extend my almost 30,000 miles that I had, and which were about to expire in August. Later I found out that this actually would not help. The only thing that I did gain was extra miles, but the 30,000 miles would still expire. The second reason was actually to go for the Expo 2020, which I'd seen advertised for a long time during my trips, and I thought, this would actually be a good occasion because it's only 5 hours away, and I know how big Dubai can get, so I really wanted to see this expo. Third reason was actually to try and compare and contrast. Is it better to use a tour company or do your own arrangements? The airport seems to be now just back to normal. Many people just traveling in and out of Dubai. And the amazing thing is that on this particular flight, I didn't have to have my PCR COVID test done before leaving Kenya. I was able to do it upon landing, and it was done for free because Emirates covered that cost. If you are fully vaccinated, you didn't have to have a PCR test, and that was really amazing. So this just changed just before I booked my flight and everything, and so it was really a good thing. In Dubai, guys, in Dubai. So I'm going to meet my driver right now. I'm going to show you something briefly. What is this?
Hi,
The hotel? You're good. Oh.
You're coming from Uganda?
No, from Nairobi.
From Kenya?
Yes.
Mambo.
Poor. How are things?
This is by Paramount Movie American, first one of the oldest census design
Okay.
from the Mac property.
Okay.
We have exhibition tomorrow, and after tomorrow we need to invite you to coming already to see all.
Bear in mind, just a few weeks earlier, Kenya had been banned from traveling to Dubai. I mean, a lot of things fell into place, and I could now be able to fly there. What?
Yes.
How are you?
Fine, sir. How was your flight?
Shaky. There was a point where it was really shaky. Yeah. But we're glad we've landed, we're here.
Lightning strikes by my window, hits my chest right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here for days. I felt your heartbeat, felt your mouth breathe, but it's not real.
So I'm here with Jawad.
Hi.
Just picked me up. It's part of the tour group. Yes. Yeah, good lighting. You can see him, very good driver, very good coordination. I have loved it. So now we are on our way to the hotel, City Marks, Bad Dubai. Yeah. Welcome to Dubai. Thank you. We are at the hotel. Good job, Jawad. Hopefully you'll be the one dropping me back at 6 a.m. on Wednesday.
Let's see.
That'll be good. So the tour company really did do themselves. They created a WhatsApp group with 12 people. So just in case I got stuck or I needed to find something or I was missing something, there would always be someone who would be able to pick up and advise me on what to do next. This was really awesome. I had people in Kenya, I had people in Dubai to just help coordinate things for me. Finally in my hotel room. It's a nice 3-star hotel, and sadly I didn't get a room with a good view. I'm looking at other rooms. Feels like being in a hostel. So in this particular trip, there are 2 things I'm looking at. Tour companies handling logistics, for example, picking me from the airport. They ensured that I had a reservation at this hotel, that ensured that I had a smooth check-in. And then also there are some activities they've already planned. On my side as well, I'm also still working on the logistics for other things outside what they've given me. And so the tour company is actually called Shanyel, and it's a friend's company, and they work with, I think there's a group of companies that they work together to ensure that you get, this service. And I have enjoyed the fact that when I came in from the airport and they had organized that, met a good guy called Jawad, who is a very nice guy, and he's been able to bring me here. The check-in at the hotel was fairly smooth. It's an okay room, and I'm really happy again, to be honest. So one thing that has really been a letdown here is the government has blocked, or I understand is blocked Wi-Fi. So that's a big challenge, because whenever I travel in the morning, especially in the evening, I always try and have WhatsApp calls with my wife and kid. So we'll see how we'll be able to do this, because it's tricky, really tricky. A lot of things had to fall in place for me to be here today. I thank God for this opportunity